Hey guys, what's up? It's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video for you guys today. It's been highly requested. It is how to do your eyebrows. So if you are interested in learning how to get your eyebrows nice and pointed and just stay tuned, okay? So I already have all my makeup done except for this one eyebrow. And as you can see, there is a major difference to each side of my face. I want you to think of eyebrows as like think of a picture frame. You got the picture inside and then you got the frame around it. Eyebrows are framing your face. They frame the pretty picture right here. So that's what you're going for. So how I begin my eyebrows is first you want to grab just a spoolie. This is just a blank spoolie, nothing on it. You just want to comb out all those hairs so they're all going the same direction, okay? And first thing you want to look at when you're looking at your eyebrow is my eyebrow already has the shape I want it to have, but your eyebrow may not have the shape it needs. So this is my eyebrow brush right here. I'm going to show you how you can tell if your eyebrow is in shape or not in shape. So I'm going to take the end of this and you want to put this right on your nose. Right here, this is where your eyebrow should start. I made the mistake when I was a beginner. I would pluck my eyebrows over here and I'd start my eyebrows right here. You don't want it to start right there. You want it to start right here. You'll get the best frame right here. That's where you start. And if you do this, that 45-degree angle, that's where you want your angle to be. So right here, and then right here, that's where you want the tip to be. And as you can see, my eyebrow stops kind of right here, so I have to kind of bring the tail down a little bit over here. Okay, that's the shape you want. Any stragglers right there, you want to get the tweezers and pluck those out. And to start my eyebrows, I'm going to take my Sephora Precision Brow Brush 20. And as you can see, it's just kind of a triangular edge right there. It's not a very like fluffy brush, it's very dense. It's really good for getting that product on there and it's very precise. So it's almost like a pencil. So anyway, I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and this is in soft brown. So I'm going to take the ever so slightest bit of color. A lot of this goes a long way. Just dip that in there and be on your brush. Okay? Now, look at my mirror here. You want to start right here and work that color in along the shape of your brow. Okay? And then you want to start to push that up into your brows. So it spreads that color evenly and starts to build up that color so they just have like a nice shape. So you're going to take that again and dip it in the thing again. You're going to keep going along the shape of your brow and keep pushing that color up. And now that we've got all this done, we're going to do the tail. Now the tail, I believe there's preference. I like my tail to be sharp and precise. Some people like the more natural look, more thick tail like this. You can stick with this if you like this natural look better. This is where you stop. That's a good brow, a good natural brow with color. Okay, but if you want this brow or this brow, either's fine. Okay, this is more of a natural brow. It still shapes the face and it's very pretty, but this is more of a on fleek brow. So it just depends on your preference and what you want. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with this to get my sharp tail that I like. Okay, now that that bottom's done, you want to go back in and you want to do that to the same thing to the top. But with the top, you don't want to start right here. You want to start right here. And you want to start blending that color down. Now that we got that sharp line, you can kind of tell the color's a little off here. So I'm going to show you how you can get that kind of faded brow look right here. So you want to take whatever is left on your brush and you want to take the edge up and you want to stick it right here. Now, in order to get the color correct, you want this to be the lightest part of your brow. You want this to be kind of like a fading from dark to light, and this being your darkest part. And how I do that is I use my Lorac eyeshadow palette. This is unzipped. I've had this palette for a really long time. It's a fantastic, very versatile palette. It's got a lot of neutrals. And these two colors is what I use for my brow right here. This is kind of like this soft brown, and then this is a darker brown. And how I do that is I take my Naked 2 brush from my Naked 2 palette. Either kind of fluffy brush will work, like this, and then you're going to need a brush with a more thinner, more precise tip as well. So I'm going to dip this into this soft brown color, and this is called Unconditional. Turn this way. You want to work this just right here. Okay, and then you want to flip sides on this side on the more denser brush and dip this into this darker brown, and this is Unspoken. And I start right here and I start building the color into my brows. Okay, and now you may notice it's still a little dark. You want to take that spoolie that we've begun with, you want to brush that out, and then take your damp beauty blender that you used earlier. And I still have some powder on here, and I found that really helps. And you just kind of want to push that out to get that fading in and out. If you look closely, you see how it fades. And that is exactly what you want. Any matte browns in an eyeshadow palette, they have brow kits, any of that will work. You just need to color those brows so this is your darkest part and this is your lightest part here. That is how I do my brow, and now we'll move on to step 2. Now that your brows are nice and beautiful and on fleek, you want to make sure they stay like that all day long. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, and this brow gel is, think of it like a hair gel for your hair. It just makes them all stay on place, like facing the same way, makes them stay in place all day. So you don't have to worry about them. So this is just like a little spoolie, and you just want to, there we go. And have a very extremely light hand if you do use this, because this will mess up your brows if you put too much pressure when you put this spoolie on. So a very light hand, you don't need much. A little goes a long way when using this. Now this is nice and set. Now you want to correct any mistakes you made while you did it. So say there's uneven lines or anything, or you just want to clean it up a little bit. I'm going to take my Sephora concealer. This has kind of like a little, it's got a little brush on the end. You just click it and it's got concealer that comes out of the end. I'm going to take this and apply it at the edge just to get that sharp line. I'm just taking my Sonia Kashna highlighting brush, and I'm just going to blend that out, that concealer out. And now to set that brow bone, I'm going to go back in using my Lorac palette, and I'm going to be using this uncovered white color. This is my favorite brow setting highlight color. You can tell, but just you want to set your brow bone with a nice white matte shade or shimmery. It doesn't matter. I'm going to really pack it on there. And then blend that up. Alright, And that is how you get brows. So you can take any of these steps and kind of bump up your brow game to the next level, or you can just take the first step and just get those nice natural looking brows. And those brows will make any face look fantastic. Just those natural looking brows. Or you can go to the next level and get the brows on fleek, get that nice point, and everybody's gonna be like, girl, your brows, and you're gonna be like, I know, thanks. And it's just gonna make you feel so good when people compliment your brows. Just, it's the best compliment you can get. You can take either one of these steps or all of them. It's up to you. But anyway, this is how I do my brows, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye guys.